The Mojave PL3D Expandable Interbody System is a fusion device designed to allow for independent control of the anterior and posterior height in the lumbar spine. Featuring infinite adjustment within the expansion range, the implant may be locked at the desired height and lordosis to aid in the restoration of sagittal balance. Designed with Stryker's lamellar 3D titanium technology, Mojave incorporates porous structures along with rough surfaces to allow for bony ingrowth and ongrowth throughout the end plates. Perform a standard incision and exposure of the posterior lumbar spine, and then complete a standard discectomy. Insert the trial into the disc space to aid in initial test fitting and size confirmation of the interbody. To determine the proper implant length, use the scallop and hole on the proximal end of the trial body. Mojave PL3D expandable implants are available in 3 footprints, with starting heights offered in 7, 9, and 12 millimeters. The Mojave PL3D implants can be used in either a modified T-lift approach or a PLIF approach. Open the distal tip of the inserter by turning the thumb wheel counterclockwise. Align the posterior recesses of the implant with the tips of the inserter and secure the implant by turning the thumb wheel clockwise. Insert the inner shaft through the proximal end of the inserter to rigidly attach the implant. Insert the Mojave implant into the disc space. Once proper implant placement is confirmed, the expansion driver can be used to expand the implant and match the patient anatomy. Insert the expansion driver through the proximal end of the inserter. The sagittal profile of the implant may be adjusted by sliding the gold knurled knob to L for lordosis, P for posterior expansion, and H for height expansion. Application of a locking screw is required to lock the implant in its expanded state. Once the implant has achieved the desired fit within the disc space, a bone graft funnel is available to pack additional autograft, allograft, or both into the interbody. The Mojave PL3D Expandable Interbody System has a novel implant and intuitive instrumentation that allows for the implant to be in a collapsed position before insertion to help minimize the risk of damaging ligaments, nerve roots, and intervertebral end plates. The Mojave PL3D Expandable Interbody System from Stryker.